Good morning.
Good morning, Mitzi ladies. How are we doing today? Oh my gosh, last night I took some shoes home to photograph of the Pearlas, the pattern Pearlas. I thought I'd do like a bit of a, we'd do a bit of a play on that in our mail out, the pattern Pearlas. And you know, come in today thinking that we started to get summer and it's raining and dismal and horrible out there. So, you know, it's always good to wear sneakers all year round, so they're a good little investment piece. So I thought what I'd do is get out a few of these little sneakers to show you, and to answer some of your questions that you, what have we got? What else have we got here? Some of the questions that you've been asking online, in particular around the clothing. So, Nay, did you find the names of some of those ladies?
Karen is asking about her barbecue skirt. Karen Reynolds.
Okay, so
Karen, yeah.
What's
barbecue
that?
skirt, yep.
Yep, so I think Karen was asking about a barbecue skirt. I think there's been some general inquiries about the Verona puff dress in the beautiful tinsel and that kind of thing. I've got the rooftop. I just signed this off the other day, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes. This is the beautiful new crema colour. It's a very on-trend colour. Look, it's going to go back so well with all of these beautiful little like light numbers. Yeah, so this is the rooftop dress. It's going to come as a
Gallery dress.
Gallery dress. It's going to come in this crema colour. It's going to come in the black and a hot pink and a beautiful satin white. So in terms of delivery, I'm going to give you some context around that. So I can tell you all of the clothing has now been manufactured. So everything has been made. What happens now is we're in like a, what happens is it goes to like our FedEx depot in China, and we get an allocation per day to get it sent down. So we never quite know what cartons they're going to release to the allocation for the flight. And then they fly down, they take some time to clear customs, and then we've got to get them from customs to here. So like I mentioned, we had like last week the lounger shirt and the, what was the other thing, and the
puff blouse.
That arrived into the country, and rookie mistake on our part, we got them couriered from there to us, and we're still waiting for them. They still haven't arrived in, and that's been 7 days, 5 working days that we are waiting for them to literally be couriered from a FedEx depot to us here. So we're going to try and short circuit that, and as soon as we get notification, we're going to try and get to the FedEx office and hand pick them up if we can, to avoid all these crazy delays around Auckland for deliveries at the moment. So yeah, so all I can say is the remainder of the clothing, it's all being produced. It's just going to be drip fed down, and as and when we know, we will let you know. But we seem to be on track for a mid-November delivery. So we did put on the website that the clothing would be in mid-November, and we are now only the 3rd of November. So we've got a couple of weeks leeway there. Like I said, if you're having buyer's remorse and you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have got that, let Renee know. We're more than comfortable to refund you, because we know we don't want you feeling uncomfortable about your purchases or anything like that. And thank you to those ladies though that are prepared to wait and have that patience there. So back to the patterned Pearlas. Renee's got on, she came in because literally, if you come into shop, Nay, we'll just have a quick look here. She's looking like how the season is feeling out there at the moment. So this is a really cool little transfer, you kind of interchangeable sort of outfit, I guess, because if it gets too hot in here, you can whip off that the fine net tee. What am I saying?
Fishnet top.
Fishnet top. Sorry, ladies. The fishnet top, you can whip that off and still be kind of relatively covered. She's got a lovely dark opaque tights on, and I said maybe just show the ladies, you know, what it's like back with a sneaker, just to lighten it up coming into summer. So that there is the retro. Floral, retro flower. So Pearla retro flower. Now we literally only have 242s and a 36 here in stock. Oh no, was it a 38?
38.
38. A 38 and 242s here in stock. But there should be other retailers with them. It was quite heavily supported.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cute. But this is quite a nice way to show how you can still wear your little sneakers back into a semi-winter outfit. So thanks, Nate, for showing the
Raywin says we should do purple next, please.
Purple what?
Perlas.
Purple Pearlas. We've got like a pink lilac, which has got a purplish tinge, if I'm kind of leaning on the outside of that concept. So we've got, I will run through quickly some of the prints though, because they are really, really pretty. And they are really, really fun if you wanted to have something a little bit different. You know, particularly for the weekends, if you're in Auckland and you're kind of doing that whole lounging around home thing 24/7 Groundhog Day, this might be a nice way to kind of liven up your wardrobe. So this is the Pearla in the Lotus print. It's kind of, I think we've described it as a black undertone, but it's more like what I would call like a twilight, like a really sort of dark midnight blue. So it's got like a really dark blue undertone to it. It's got little lemony flower stamens in there, white sort of daisy look, and then obviously your lotus print and like a pinky sort of tone. So that's it.
Oh no, it's purple boots that she wants.
Oh, she wants purple boots.
And she also said it can take 10 days, so slow. I waited 10 days for my coffee from Mangawai.
Oh really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you'd be like this by the end of waiting for coffee from Mangawai. That's crazy.
And Kirsty said, my son just told me I have shoe issues and how many Perlas do I really need? My reply was at least one in every color.
I love it. I love it. Let us talk to your son. Particularly for Christmas coming. This is a nice little gift. So this here is this is the Petite Flower. What I'm loving about the Petite Flower are the undertones that rock back really nicely with denim and things. It's probably looking quite nice actually against this sort of colour too. So you've got in there like a sort of grey denim blue, you've got a slightly darker blue in there. You've got also kind of like caramel beige tones and a little hint of kind of like a corally pink, although I don't like to use the word coral too much. It's sort of like a blushy sort of pink, I guess, rather than a red. So that is your Petite Flower. Then we've got the, we called this the white black spot. So this is for those ladies that want a pattern but don't want to be overt with their pattern or colour. So this is actually going to go back with like a lot of things in your wardrobe because it's essentially not a colour, right? White and black's not really a colour. And the pearls are so cute on this. They kind of blend in with the spot a little bit. So that is your white black spot. Was it? Oh, and there's one more other print that I need to show you. And we're going to send you out a little MailChimp today about all of these patterns so you can see them in a little bit more detail. That is the Poochie print there, which again, these colours are bold and strong. They kind of hark back, I guess, to that kind of 60s, 70s type revival kind of colour tones where you've got a candy pink in there and some of those more sort of more yellowy khakis in there and beige and baby blue and light blue and things like that. It's quite pretty and quite edgy. Got to be quite brave to wear this.
Tracy said, love the Poochie.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's Poochie inspired. We can't really steal that designer's complete things, can we? So that was what we're going to focus on today, your Pearlas, because it is sneaker type weather and it's also really good weekend product to wear. And we also wanted to touch base with you on the clothing, which we've done, just to say we are still on track for mid-November, and we will keep you posted and updated. I feel slightly foolish that we got excited last week and said they've arrived, or some of them have arrived, when we still haven't got them here to our HQ. And so for you Auckland ladies, we're trying to not use New Zealand Post with our couriers. We've just been told that Post Haste is now also lagging behind for Auckland deliveries. So we're looking at alternatives to try and get you your parcels as quickly as humanly possible with these complete overruns up here in Auckland with the couriers.
Tracy said, love your dress too, just managed to tune in to see the live.
Oh yeah!
And
I like the tail of it. It's like really kind of swishy and swooshy. It's really nice. Although, ladies, this dress is very long. You'll notice that it's nearly dragging on the ground. So if you are shorter, remembering I'm only 160 centimetres short, if you are shorter, you might need to take the hem up a little bit at the back, But if you're taller, which a lot of our ladies are, then this is probably going to be a really perfect kind of length on you.
Megan says Poochie would be so cool with distressed lighter denim. Would look
Yes.
great with that pale blue.
Yes, 100%. You've got it, 100%. I think a lot of these sneakers will actually go back quite well with all your denims. It just kind of give them, I don't know, a little bit of attitude and a little bit of personality, individual personality to your denim, if you like your denims. Yeah. So I think that's about it. Is there anything else, Nay, we needed to touch base with the ladies on?
No.
No.
I think we'll talk maybe at the end of the week about the shop and the reopening.
Oh yeah. So
We haven't
Nay's
quite
getting.
had a chat about
Yeah. So Nay actually had a chat with me yesterday afternoon about our shop opening up here at the HQ, which we're excited to be. We're kind of excited to be opening the doors again on Wednesday next week. So we're probably going to have to put some protocols and some kind of system into that. So yeah, we'll come back to you with that. If anyone's got any suggestions, would love to hear it on how you are going to feel most comfortable and safe. Bearing in mind that when you do come into shop, there should be a 2 meter distance. So I guess one of our hardest things for us is going to be actually trying to keep our distance from you, but try and serve you at the same time and help you. Because of course that's why you're coming in to see us, is to get some help and things. So we'll have to kind of figure that out. We'll have a bit of a chat about what we do about that.
Yeah, we just had a few ladies asking if we were going to be open next week, which we will. Yeah,
we will be open next week, and like I said, we will love to see you. We just need to make sure that we're doing that safely. I know that last year, did we do like an appointments time thing? Did we at one point do it?
We sort of did. We tried it, yeah.
Yeah, we did, but it didn't end up kind of...
I don't know how well that worked for the ladies and things, but yeah.
If you're feeling really anxious and nervous about coming in and do want some kind of guarantees, I guess, about it being, not overrun with people, which I don't think it will be. I mean, we're like a little hidden kind of place out here, and it's intrepid to get here, ladies. Let us know, because maybe we can work at the beginning or the end of the day for you and sort of say, hey, we could maybe take an appointment from 8:30 till 9 o'clock if you wanted just to come in just yourself. So open to seeing how you want to work this for coming back into that, so that you feel safe, we're all protected, and that kind of thing. Yeah. Cool. That was a good question. All right, so have a great day. Is there anything else before we sign off today?
That's all for today.
Yay! Alrighty, ladies, take care. Have a great day. See ya.